Welcome back. Okay, so I think in the previous video we initialized our project and we did some folder structuring. So for this, within this video, we are going to create the basis of our application, that is the theming of the application. So we are going to theme our application using the BLoC pattern. So we are going to use the BLoC pattern to help us toggle between the themes and other stuff. So that's how we are going to theme our application. So without going any further, let me start the video. Let me start the application and we start the theming. Okay, so I'm going to run Flutter run. As it's still running, so what we are going to do is we are going now to come into our main file. This is where let's first of all remove all the unnecessary stuff. Let's try to clean it a little bit. Sometimes the application, the initial start of the application sometimes takes long, so you can bear with it as it starts. Okay, so that's it. And in order to create our theming, we are going to put our themes. We are going to be adding them here. This is where we are going to be switching our theme from. We are going to be putting our theme here. For now, what the theme that we have is colors of blue, and actually blue is a good color for this application. We shall use the blue itself. But also to be able to toggle between the different color themes, that is the dark theme and the light theme, or any other color added, we shall be able to do that using the Flutter BLoC. Okay, so what we are going to do is, first of all, we are going to get the application name, and the application name, we are going first of all create the constant file. This is where we put all our constants. Let's create a constant file. Constants.dat. Okay, within the constants.dat we shall have a class. In this class we shall call it app constant, and we shall have the static constant string. This is the app name, and now for this we shall call it bookmate. Why do we have to put our application name here? It means that in case we use this application name anywhere within the application, and later in time we feel like we want to change this name of the application, it should just be very easy so that we can change it. Okay, so we are going to call that here. Instead of having Flutter demo, we are going to say app constants dot app name. Okay, let's import that. Okay, let's import that. That is yes. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so the other thing, we shall also need to have a color palette. That is where we are going to be saving a color palette. That is one for putting all our necessary colors. So this is, we shall call it app palette. Okay, I don't know the right spelling of the app palette, but that's it. I think let's use single L and double ET. Okay, that. Okay, so what this we are going to have the app palette we are going to initialize it. We shall self initialize it. Okay, we are going to self initialize it. Okay, then we shall now start creating our themes. One is okay. Before that, let's first create. Let's first have our primary color and its dark variation. So that is primary const color, primary color. This is where for this we are going to use color, that is 0xff 8 F9 and I think F8 F9 4 FB. That's what we are going to use, and this is mainly coming from the material. Of course, we need to import material. It's taking longer, so let's just do this. Import package Flutter material.dat, and we shall also have the dark part, that is primary const color primary dark. That is color zero xff 4 E54 C8. And okay, this is primary blue color. So this is primary blue color and primary blue dark. Okay, so first of all, let's try to see our applications a little bit not running. Manifest DD minimum 16 cannot be smaller than 19. Declared 16, 19. Okay, so what we shall do, let's try to increase our minimum SDK within the Gradle file, that is app Gradle minimum SDK. Okay, minimum SDK, they have told us to put it at 19, but okay, to avoid any issue, we shall just put it at let's say 20. Okay, 20, still we are still safe. Then we shall just put it at 20. Okay, so let's save and run it again. Flutter run. Okay, as it still starts, what we are going to do, we are going now to create the enumerations for the app theme, that is enum. So this enumeration is just going to be like the constants of our app, or of the constant color naming of the constants that we shall use to access our themes. So we shall have the enumeration, and this is going to be app theme. Okay, and we are going to have light blue theme. Okay, we are going to have dark blue theme. Okay, in case we need to have any other color, set, we can add it here. Maybe you can say light green theme and dark dark green theme. Okay, for now we can just have those two. We can, okay, those two sets, that is the green and the blue, the light and the dark of the respective colors. So now we are going to have the theme data static constant, that is theme data. Okay, let's just use static final theme data, and now this is going to be a map. So we are going to have the key of this of each theme is going to be the enumeration, the constant, that is up theme dot light blue theme is going to be the light blue theme is going to be theme data. And now we can also terminate this. So this is where we can now pass in all the necessary stuff that we need for this application. So we have the scaffold color, we have other stuff. So let me just feed them in. Scaffold background color is dot gray. This is 100, that is for the light theme. Primary swatch color, this is colors dot blue, and background color we shall use the same with the scaffold background, colors dot gray 100. Primary color, the primary color we shall use I think this one looks a little bit better when it's a little bit thicker. This kind of blue is better when it's a little bit thicker. So what we are going to do, we are going to say this is a primary blue darker. Okay, and primary dark color dark, we are going to still use the primary blue dark. In the primary variant, that is primary light, we are going to just use the primary blue color itself. We have the asset color. This asset color has been depreciated lately, so instead of using the asset color, we shall use another stuff, that is the color variant, or the color scheme. That's where we shall specify the color variant. So the card color, well, for this case we are going to use colors.white, that is the color of the card, and the shadow color. For the shadow, I think we need to use a hex color, and okay, we need to use a hex color. So what we are going to do, we are going to create our hex decoder. I know there are a lot of libraries out there which can do the hex decoding and other stuff, but we don't want just to give our application a lot of how can I call it, a lot of packages that sometimes are unnecessary. We can just create them very fast. So let's just create the hex color. For those who can still get it on the DAT, or that is on the pub.dev, it's okay. Hex color, so we shall class hex color. Okay, and now we shall create the static itself, the static int. Okay, this is going to return an integer because the colors are in form of integers. So this is where we say pass, we shall say pass hex color, pass hex color string. We shall pass this our hex color code, hex color code. Okay. So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to change this to uppercase and remove the hash with the hash that comes with the hex color in case it's there. We are going to say hex color code should be equal to hex color code dot replace all any hash that is there. Replace any hash. I know most cases it's always one and it has never gone beyond one, most cases. Okay. If the hex color code dot length is equal to 6, it means that here we need to add f before it, and so that is static. Okay, so that is going to be hex color code. We are going to append x to it. Is it prepend? So we are going to prepend f. Okay, prepend f plus the hex color code itself. Okay, or else we are just going to now pass it. Okay, so this is we are just going to return int dot pass. We want to convert it to hexadecimal, so we're going to pass this is hex color code, the radix for it, the radix we are going to use 16, that is hexadecimal. Okay, so we are going to initialize this constant. We are going to say constant hex color. Okay, within the constructor we are going to pass the final string, that is hex color code, and on getting this we want to call our pass hex color directly there and then, so we shall say super, then we call this pass hex color code. So this is hex color code. Okay, I think let's say this around too many positional arguments, 0 expected but 1 from. Oh, okay, sorry. We're supposed to extend this to extend this to colors, to color. Supposed to extend it to color from material. Invalid constant also. Now the invalid constant, I think we don't need the constant here. So now I think, yeah, we are ready to go. So that's it. Come here. So here we are going now to pass our color, the shadow, that is hex color, and that is hash. that is, well, let's import this. So that is hash eb5, it is eb5 ebf5ed. okay, that is a shadow. The font name, that is font family. Okay, I think we are supposed to add the font to this application, but we had forgotten to add it. But okay, let's just create here a font, the font string, in case which we shall be able to switch at any time in case we have a different font. So we shall have the static, a constant, that is font name, and now this one we shall call it Popin. I think that's the one which we shall use. We shall add it later. So here we are just going to call font name. Okay, so also in case there is a lot which can be worked on here, even including the icon theme. We can define an icon theme for our application, so that we don't need to be worrying about what is the color to give our icon every time. Okay, you can do that, okay, divider star. Okay, for now let's just try to skip it. We shall come to it later. Now we can define the color theme, the text theme, not even color theme. We can define the text theme, which is a constant text theme. So this is where we have the heading, the headline 1 and the headline 2. We shall have headline 1, which is a text style. Okay, we shall have also headline 2, still text style. We can have also the subtitle, that is subtitle 1. Other headlines also you can add them at any time, but I'm just trying to cut this short. Have the subtitle 2, text style. Still, okay, let's try to punch in this. This is text style. Okay, so the headline 1, of course, we don't need to define the font family. It's already defined, unless we have a different font family that we want to give it. Font weight for the headline 1 is going to be font weight dot bold. Font size, you can try to give it, let me see, 24.0. 24.0. Then the color, we can give it color, that is 0xff0. xff0, that is C33, okay, C233C. That's it. The other letter spacing, whatever, you can define it if you want, the letter spacing between. Okay, still let's just duplicate this and bring it here. Okay, let's just give it okay, let's say I just give it the letter spacing. I think this one can just give it 0.27. Copy that, bring it to headline 2, bring it to subtitle, and subtitle 2. So within the headline 2, we don't want that one to be, we don't want it to be bold. We shall use W500. Okay, now let's just leave it that W4, and for spacing we can just give it 26. The color, you can use the same color with the heading, with the headline 1, and the font size, this is the one which is going to change to 20. Come to this one, the subtitle one. The subtitle one, this is going to be like 600. Let me see, 600 is what? Is semi-bold, yeah. 600 semi-bold. The spacing, we can use 0.4. Pull it a little bit together. Oh shit. And the color for this case, we are just we can use color dot from is color dot from RGBO. This is 0. We just want to give it a little bit light, 0, and opacity, that is 0.87. Copy this here. The font size, this is 14. The font size 14. And now okay, for this font size we can put it to 15 or 16, subtitle. And now this is the one which we shall put at 14. This we can give it subtitle. This is W400. Still also this negative 0.4 negative. And the font size, this one we gave it 16. Okay, let's just give it this 15, give this 13. Yeah, then come duplicate this for the body text 1. Body text 1. Body text 1, this is going to be normal. The font weight normal, and the color we can give it 0xff 6464. I think we can just give it that 13 normal, just that. We don't need any data spacing for this. Body text 2. Body text 2. This we can give it 11. So the last thing is setting the color scheme. That is the variant, that is the secondary color, and the variant, that is color scheme down, color scheme dot from swatch, and the swatch that we are using, primary swatch, we are using blue. Primary swatch, we are using colors of blue. No, sorry, it's not a function. This is copy width. So the primary color, already we have it, or the primary is already defined. So we just need to define the secondary color. For the secondary color, I think secondary color, let me just get a secondary color. My browser is a little bit unresponsive. Okay, let me just put something very fast that we shall use. This is FBA orange FBA 08. Okay, we can give it say variant, secondary variant, Hex Color. This is hash FC B539. This primary stuff is already defined. Let's just copy it and bring it here. So primary and now primary variant, which is the primary light. So that's it. So we are going to duplicate this theme data for the rest of other guys. Let's duplicate this. I can duplicate this for the dark theme, dark blue theme. Now within the dark blue theme, what mainly changes is the scaffold background color, and scaffold background color, the primary swatch will remain. Maybe the color code, the color for the text, so that you can get a little bit light. Whoa, you have some error somewhere. Multi-dex cannot exceed 64. Okay. Okay, we have an error that we need to first of all solve. It's multi-dex. So what we shall do, we shall go back to our Gradle.build file, and we are going to enable multi-dexing for this application. So we are going to enable multi-dex here. So here we're just going to say multi-dex enabled, and this is going to be true. We shall also bring in the multi-dex dependency. So we shall also bring in the multi-dex dependency. This is implementation, and this is going to be Android X dot multi-dex dot multi-dex. I mean, we want the multi-dex of version. I think the current one is multi-dex 2.0.0. Okay, let's just put it to 2.0.1. Okay, so that's what we need, and we shall run this application to make sure it's safe and sound. So as it still runs, let's get back to this. Mainly, okay, the multi-dex stuff comes in mainly if we use the if we enter the Firebase code within or the Firebase dependencies within our application. I don't know why Firebase does that. Most cases, okay. Mainly, once you add Firebase to your project, that's what is going to happen. It's going to yell at you. It will need the Maldex stuff for you. So no more. Okay, so let's get back to this. So the scaffold background color, we shall just need the scaffold background color plus the background color of the application and a widget. We shall just need to give this a hex color. Let's have some dark theme here that is which we can use. That is nice. Let me check. It's let me check. Is 22736. 736. Okay, so we can use that. The primary swatch will remain the same, everything the same. Card color now. Now the card color, this is which we will have to change again. Now for this, it will not be white, it will be now hex color again. Hex color. And now this is going to be hash to a 3042. Okay, and also now the shadow color also will have to change to 12263F. Come to headline color. The headline also we shall have to change it so that it can match with the dark. It can match with the dark setting. So the headline 1 and the headline 2, we can just declare this to be white, but okay, let's hex color. Let's give it let me see, we can give it D3 hash B F C8E 2. BFC8E2. Okay. Okay, this is not a constant. It means that we have to remove the constant thing here. Okay, so let's go to subtitle. Now the subtitles we are just going to put them in white. The two subtitles, the subtitle 1 and subtitle 2, we are just going to put them in white. And now the body, we are just going to change this color code. What's happening? White, it's colors.white. Okay, colors.white. Okay, and now this is going to be constant. Come to the body. So the body, we are going to use the body text. We are going to use 0xff b1 a2 a2. Okay, this is also constant. The rest remains the same. So just by doing this, it means that we can now duplicate our color code for any other theme, which is either green and any other color that is green, pink, and whatever. We can just duplicate them all here at once. Okay. Okay, let's wait for the application to start. installing. Let's wait for it to install. Okay. Okay, so now we have our application. So what we are going to do is so we have it's still having the other default theme. So we are going to punch in this this theme, and we see what happens. So what we are going to do here, first of all, right now we are just going to do it manually. So we are just going to come here under theme, okay, material app theme, that is under main file, and shall say we shall call the app palette dot theme data. Oh, we need to import this. Oh, sorry. Okay, we duplicated the app stuff. Okay, this is supposed to be app palette. Okay, so this is going to be the theme data, and for now we are going to give it the light theme, that is the app theme dot light blue theme. Okay, that's what we are going to pass through it to it. Let's refresh this and we see. There we go. So we have our theme changed. Okay, now our app bar has now changed and is now matching. So let's try to change this to light dark theme, light to change this to dark blue theme. Okay, switch this to dark blue theme, reload. Perfect. So it has, we have been able to achieve the light and the dark, but now what we need is to try to automate the whole process and make it easier just by clicking a button, and we'll be able to change the theme of the whole application. Okay, so that's what we need. And for now, okay, let's try to duplicate this. Okay, no. Okay, for now let's just end there, and in the next video we shall see how to automate this process using the BLoC pattern. Okay, see you then.